So we're going to be talking about the psychology behind brand consistency. Okay. Now, when you say your brand is consistent, that means that your visuals is the same. Okay. Every time there's no change in your visuals, there's no change in your brand personality. There's no change in your brand tone. Okay. It is the same all the time across all platforms. Every day it is the same. There is no change. Do you understand? Now, repeating your brand consistent your brand identity. Okay, repeating your brand identity is very very important because it is the key to which will make your brand familiar in the eyes of a customer. Okay, constantly repeating your brand identity, constantly repeating your brand voice, your brand palette, your brand color palette, your brand logo. Do you understand me? Constant repetition is what builds familiarity among your audience. And once they are familiar with you, they'll start to trust you. Do you understand me? They'll start to develop loyalty towards you. They'll start to attach you to a particular thing. Okay? So, we're looking at the psychology behind being consistent in your brand identity. Okay? Now, one of those things, one of the the psychology there is that familiarity removes perceived risk. Okay, when people see you, you are showing up with the same visuals, you are showing up with the same logo, you are showing up with the same brand voice. Okay, do start to feel more safer around you. Do you understand me? The more you show up consistently with that identity, the more they start to feel safer around you. Okay, the more they start to expect such things from you. Do you understand me? The more you show up that way, the more they keep on seeing you with that identity. The more they see you with that identity, the more they start feeling safe around you. You understand? And once they start feeling safe around you, that perception of risk will start to fade away. Okay, and that psychology there is that another psychology there is that consistency or repetition builds memory. Okay, the more you appear, the more you show up consistently with your brand visuals, your brand logos, your brand voice, your brand personality, the more it builds in your audience memory that this is you, this is this particular brand. Do you understand? This is brand A or this is brand B. Do you understand? But if you are inconsistent in your brand visuals, today you show up with black and white, tomorrow you show up with yellow and purple. You are inconsistent with your visuals. Your audience will not be able to, attach you to a particular identity. Do you understand me? They will not be able to attach you. They will not even be able to remember you. Okay, because they can't remember something they can't attach something to. You can't remember something that's not consistent. Once you are consistent and you're showing up with that particular visuals, okay, they will start remembering you. Do you understand? Well, maybe when you ask them, what color palette does this? What color does this brand normally use? Or what color is this brand known for? They will say, okay, let's say what color is Gobuildly known for? They will say, okay, Gobuildly is known for purple and white. That is their brand color. Because you have been showing up with purple and white for a very long time. All the time, you've shown up with purple and white. Okay, so some builds memory. Okay, now another psychology here is that consistency it shows reliability. Okay, it shows reliability. When you consistently show up with the same visuals, with the same tone, with the same personality, okay, customers will feel like they can rely on you to maintain a consistent product quality for them, a consistent service quality for them. Customers always have a way of associating consistency with product quality, with service quality, product quality. Once you are consistent in your visual and your identity, they will take it that you will be consistent with your service quality. Do you understand? So you need to be consistent. So you need to be consistent in your future because the consistency of your brand identity it affects the way customers perceive or service quality. Do you understand? So consistency, it builds in reliability in the mind of a customer. Okay, so I don't want to make this video too long. I'll stop it here. So these are some of the psychology behind brand consistency. Brand consistency is very important. Okay, avoid the temptation of switching colors or switching logos or rebranding too early. Avoid those temptations because it can create that perception in your customer that you don't know what you are really doing. Okay, that's how important it is. Okay, so see you in the next video.